Scorpio, and welcome to your reading for April 15th to 30th, 2020. This is a general reading concentrating on what you need to know most during this time frame. If you like these readings, please like, share, and subscribe, as well as let me know if it rings true in the comments below. I like to read the cards that fly out of the deck. I do believe that those are the messages that are meant to be shared. So the card that came out here is in your, the first card, which is in your present situation, which is the Two of Wands. So the Two of Wands represents a decision that has to be made. So you have to make a decision, oftentimes related to career or passion. So you have a decision here to make regarding following a passion. And the next card we're going to ask for is what's influencing this? So what can be helpful or challenging energies in this situation? So we have a couple cards that came out here, so we're going to go with these. So we have the Sun, and the Hangman. So you are looking at something in a completely different perspective. Not making any moves yet, but just kind of looking at things in a different perspective with a very positive perspective you're gaining from just kind of sitting still, looking at things, taking it all in, and just seeing what's going to happen. But you have a very, very positive attitude at the moment, which is definitely helpful in the situation of following your, deciding about following passion, which passion kind of to follow. And now we'll be looking at the card of the past issues, or what basically is the base of the situation or brings you here to this tarot reading. And we have three cards at the base. So we had the Seven of Wands, and we have the Ace of Swords and the Moon. So you could feel like there's something being kept secret from you. This card reminds not to jump to conclusions, however, and it can just represent that things are not always as they seem. So things might not always are not been quite as what they seem to be. And then you have the Ace of Swords, which is basically a victory, but it's also maybe some communication that can either be positive, or can be very cutting, depending on how we wield our communication. And then the Five of Wands. So the Seven of Wands, sorry. The Seven of Wands represents standing up for what we believe in. So standing up for our thoughts. This is a card, the Hero card. You can see this person's ready to take on many, right? So that's at the base of your situation. Now we'll be looking at the immediate past. So what is just behind you, Scorpio? So what is just behind you? So what have you just been through, basically? We'll get a card to show us that. What have you just been going through? Well, you have the Page of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles. The Page of Cups is basically like a small, almost immature offer, potentially in love, and something that maybe was just moving far too quickly and not thought out, and not, something that hasn't been taking time. It's just kind of jumped in head on without thinking about it. That's what is just recently passed, and what is that's behind you. Your current thoughts about the situation, Scorpio. Your thoughts about this situation. I felt someone was keeping secrets from you. They weren't, maybe he wanted the truth and you're standing up to hear the truth. But what are your thoughts about regarding this situation that you've been experiencing here, Scorpio? So you have you're emotionally content and fulfilled here with this Three of Cups. So this Three of Cups shows you that you're happy, you're emotionally stable. Everything is, you have reasons to celebrate and be happy. So that is very, 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 very encouraging. You have a very good attitude with the Sun and the Three of Cups, being very positive at the moment. And your immediate future is the next card we'll be looking at here. So the immediate future is a Knight of Cups. So someone has a love offer coming in. Someone's this is like in knight in shining armor, kind of rushing in to make an offer of love or of emotional nature. So we'll also be looking at what is in your fears, or what are your emotional concerns at this time, Scorpio. So what do you, oh my goodness, that's far too many. We got a lot of concerns going on right now. Just kidding. Yeah, so we have your fears or emotional concerns regarding this situation. Seems like a lot of love and passion happening here. So you just don't, okay. So you just don't want to be abandoned. You don't want to, you're fearful of being abandoned. And you're fearful of having regrets in a situation. So you've got the 8 of Cups and the 5 of Cups. The 8 of Cups represents leaving a situation that no longer serves you, and abandonment. And the 5 of Cups represents having regrets and sorrow over a situation. So your biggest fear is abandoning a situation and being regretful or sorrowful that you did so. And also that flipped over was the King of Pentacles in this fears position. There's quite a few here. So this King of Pentacles is a stable earth sign. So this is this can be a Capricorn, a Taurus, or a Virgo. So this is a stable earth sign. He has his everything together. You know, financially secure, very stable, good husband, can be very traditional. That kind is also in there. So you could have fear of losing potentially this earth sign making this offer. In the position of how others see you as is their emotional fulfillment, or they are, you know, they view you with love and appreciation. In your hopes, oh goodness. So in your hopes, what really wish for, you just want a break. You just want to take a break and rest and recuperate. And you just want to have a rest and a break from it all, actually, your Scorpio. And we'll look and see what comes out for an outcome for you, Scorpio. So we'll look and see what we have for an outcome. What is an outcome for Scorpio? Looking for some outcome cards here for Scorpio. It wants to tip out, doesn't it? So this could be an epiphany. So this is the Tower reverse. So this is avoiding a disaster. So I'm just going to get a couple clarifying cards on this avoiding a disaster. To see what type of a disaster you could potentially be avoiding here, Scorpio. Oh goodness. Have my deck on to flip over there. Oh, too many again. There's flying out of here. Okay, so what kind of disaster is Scorpio going to avoid? What type of disaster? Oh, so you're going to avoid a disaster in heartbreak and separation. So that's positive. I'm just going to ask for some advice cards for you, Scorpio, for this 2-week time frame. So what would be some cards of advice for you? We'll just get some cards of advice for you and see what advice you can have. How are you going to avoid this disaster? Well, that was easy. So basically what we got here was the 3 of Pentacles, the 8 of Swords, and the 6 of Pentacles. So this is the 3 of Pentacles represents working together, putting in the groundwork, working together towards a passionate goal with others, partnerships. The 8 of Swords reminds you not to get trapped in thought not to get worked up in your thoughts and wrapped up in your thoughts, that squirrel cage thinking. Try and avoid that in these 2 weeks. And then the Six of Pentacles is try and find harmony and balance. So this is equal give and take. So this card reminds us that, yes, we can be generous, but we should also learn to receive gifts as well that are given to us. And so be open to receiving as well as giving. So it can't be one-sided. There has to be equal balance. That's all I have for you, Scorpio. I hope you like these readings. If you do, please like, share, and subscribe, as well as let me know if it rings true in the comments below. I hope you're all safe and well at this time, and I will see you in May.